Matty, your first game in interim charge, you must be really pleased with, one, the performance, and two, the fact that we got the win that we were all craving.
Yeah, the performance was good at times, really good. There was some good stuff. Backs against the wall at times as well, which you'd expect coming here. But asked the player for heart and desire before the game. The tactical stuff's important, but it's not the be-all and end-all, and they certainly gave that tonight to a man. They were outstanding. Blocks, the energy they had, the distances they had to run. They left it all out there tonight, and that was the most pleasing thing for me, because they've been down in recent weeks and the results and etc. But you could see a team that's fighting for each other there.
Yeah, and that's especially so when you go behind so early to such a wacky, cruel, however you want to describe that first goal.
I think it was cruel. I'm sure people may blame Owen, but there's no blame on our part. I've got a really good view at it, and took a deflection off Will's challenge with their striker, and the ball spinning really fastly, and yeah, he can't do a lot. He's tried to take a touch of his head, but it's a really difficult one for him, and a wet pitch, etc. But he makes a brilliant save at 1-0. Makes an outstanding save, tips it onto the post, and then it could be 2-0, and then it's a tough night. So then we got a foothold in the game. I thought we played some really good stuff, created chances. The goal from Joe Taylor and Reedy's part in it is outstanding. Is what they're capable of, and I'm sure all the players will say they've certainly missed our forward.
Yeah, and you score that goal, and then you score a scrappier goal, but Zach Mitchell won't mind how it came off him. It ended up in the back of the net.
Don't care about them ones. The delivery's first and foremost, and the movement's really good, but the delivery from Reedy is outstanding. And we had a few of them in the first half where just getting across people could have been better. Some of the runs could have been better, but yeah, it's Zach, but he'll take it, I'm sure.
Yeah, and then into the second half, they started the second half really pressing you guys, and must have found it hard to kind of get out of our penalty area at times, but we kind of dug in even when they equalised.
Yeah, again, it goes to heart and desire. They changed their shape. Started with a back five, they changed to a back four, pushed people higher up the pitch, and we had to adapt to that as well as a team, as a staff, and try and get a foothold in the game. Potentially would have liked to have made the change a little bit sooner, but couldn't do that. But yeah, they were really on top of us. It was backs against the wall. There's some unbelievable blocks in there from our defenders, and then gradually as the half wore on, I thought we were more and more comfortable.
Yeah, and obviously when we get into the opposition half, we've got players that can hurt. League Two defences, after he's certainly one of them. We've seen that with his assists, and he's adding goals to it as well now.
Of course, the goal takes a little deflection, but his initial work to get to that point is outstanding. I thought Arthur Reed was, alongside a lot of other players to be fair, was outstanding tonight, and obviously had a part in all 3 goals. The chance at the end where Reedy's played the ball down the outside with his outside of his left boot to Joe Taylor. He crosses, Sampson's there in the 6-yard box, just puts it over. Again, a brilliant move, and then as the half wore on, we carried more of a threat, definitely.
Yeah, and you yourself, you obviously didn't know until the weekend that you're going to be in charge for tonight. I suppose even although there's a few days between now and Saturday, you're not going to have much time with the lads because they'll be travelling back, rest day, and then of course travelling back up to Accrington. So you're going to have to get what ideas you want into them quite quickly.
I think this week is about morale, speaking to the players on an individual, collective basis, getting to know them a little bit. But yeah, there'll be some work going in there as well. Another tough away game at Accrington. Would like to see us, especially after the second half, pass the ball a little bit better. Thought we did it well first half, second half not so much, so that'll be an improvement looking ahead to Saturday, but I can't fault those players. Heart and desire, like I mentioned, was in abundance there, so that was a pleasing thing.